guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing with you guys some tips and tricks that you guys can know for your first day of whatever position it is that you got accepted into. This video is going to be a broad video. It's going to work for any department. If you got accepted into the bakery department, pharmacy department, customer service department, meat department, produce, grocery, whichever department you got accepted into, I think as I progress doing my videos and get into more details on them, I will do a separate video for each department, as in terms of like what to know or what you should do on your first day of so-and-so department. But in today's video, it's just going to be a broader version, simply because these are things that it doesn't matter which department you're working in, this is what you should be doing on your first day. It doesn't matter, because reality of the matter is, regardless what department you're in, if you're a meat department, produce department, deli, on your first day, they're not throwing you into the department and letting you do your own thing and being on your own and cutting stuff and things that you haven't been trained or prepared for. They're not doing that. So why would the tips I give you be based on that? That wouldn't make no sense, because that's not what you're going to be doing. The things that you're going to probably be doing are CBTs. The things that they're going to be looking at, on your first day is, did you come in your uniform? Did you come on time? So the tips and tricks I'm about to tell you guys are things that can be used in any department. Why? Because your first day, you're not doing regular stuff that the department does. You're doing kind of like just broader, trainings in the back. So let's go ahead and get into it. By the way, I hope you guys like my raincoat. Actually, one of my bosses actually gifted me this raincoat, and I just think it's so cute. It's been so gloomy over here in Florida. I mean, it's today especially, like, it's been raining so much. Thankfully, I was able to go to the dog park in the morning and, get my little fur pups their exercise. But now, it was raining and stuff. So I wore this coat. Super comfortable. It's part of the Matilda Jane clothing collection. Super good quality. I'm in shock. Didn't really believe how good quality it could be, and it actually really is. So let's go ahead and get started, because I know this is not no clothing haul. Before we get started though, did you subscribe? Please hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and comment down below if it is your first day, if it's almost your first day, or if you're already past your first day and you're just looking at this because you want to know what you should have done or could have done better. Let's get into it. All right, so as I already mentioned, your first day, it doesn't matter which department you're in. Why? Because your first day of working pharmacy, you're not going to be putting in drugs. The first day of you working in the bakery, you're not going to be baking a loaf of bread. Your first day of working in the deli, well, you might be making the sandwiches, because deli is very full, very popping. But truthfully, that was kind of like a joke. You're not going to probably be making sandwiches your first day. You're not going to be doing anything of what the actual department entails you to do on the first day. So you're chilling, okay? You're going to have time to learn what you have to do in that department. Now, things that you need to know on your first day is, first of all, if you're watching this, you're probably nervous, okay? Because if you're researching, what do I expect on my first day? How should I feel on my first day? You're nervous, and that is okay. I've been there with you. I've been nervous. I've searched it up on YouTube, never found any help, decided to be the change. But I want to let you know, first of all, first thing is to stop stressing. Take a moment, breathe in, breathe out, relax. Stop thinking this is the end of the world. Get some coffee, get a glass of water, whatever it is that you need to do to relax your nerves. You shouldn't be so stressed out about this. I understand it's a good company and everything, but as long as you try and give your best efforts, you're going to get good results. So stop freaking out, because it's not the end of the world, okay? You've got this. You need to believe in yourself. Obviously, if you got accepted, it's because they like you and they see stuff in you that could potentially, be of use to them. So no part of you should be feeling like you're not capable to do this. If I have anyone who, is like, well, I feel like I can't do this because I used to get in a lot of trouble when I was younger, and what if they throw that in my face or stuff like that? I'm telling you guys, the company already knows who you are. You might think they don't know about your records and this and that. They know everything already. So they're giving you an opportunity. So stop thinking like something's gonna get thrown in your face, or that you're not good enough because, oh, you're not normal because you used to get into a lot of problems, or because you've never had any experience. Like, they know these things, guys. Don't for a second think that they do not know these things, okay? They want you. They see something in you. So make sure you're seeing the same thing in yourself that they're seeing in you. Because if they are willing to give you the opportunity, it's because they believe in you. Do you believe in yourself? Because if you don't, you definitely need to. And that part of your brain and your personality and attitude towards things needs to change within the next few minutes before you start your first day. So take a second to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I got this. I'm going to do good. I'm going to make myself proud. Stop thinking about everybody else. I'm going to make so-and-so proud. I'm going to make my managers proud, my mom proud. Think first of yourself and be like, I'm going to make myself proud and prove to myself that I can be the best meat cutter there is, or the best, cashier there is, whatever it is that you're going to do. Now, moving on to the other little things, because that is definitely the biggest thing. I mean, your mindset is absolutely everything. In anything that you do in life, your mindset is absolutely everything. The way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself, and the way that you speak is what makes you. It does not make you a better person because you rock more expensive shoes than someone else. That is trash, okay? What makes you is the way you handle yourself. So what happens now? After you get yourself together, start believing in yourself, get yourself hyped up that you got this, that you're going to do a great job, because I genuinely believe that you're going to do a great job, so there's no reason why you shouldn't. Things that you want to do on your first day, make sure you get there early. Do not get there running into the break room, because the break room is where you have the little pin pad where you punch in. Don't get there running into the break room because, oh my gosh, you're almost about to be late. Don't get there early and just sit in the break room and wait till it's your shift time. Don't get there, even worse, late. Don't do these things. Get there early and go speak to a manager. That is the first thing you should do. If your shift starts at 3 p.m., you should be there at like 2:50, okay? Some managers are going to make you wait till 3 p.m., but at least they'll know that you got there early, okay? So don't think that just because you get there at 2:50, your shift is going to start. They might have you wait, but get there at 2:50 p.m. and then go speak to a manager, because most likely you don't know how to punch in. So you're going to have to go to like customer service or, a manager or somebody and, ask them how to punch in. And this is, like I said, for any department, because I most definitely did a video where I told you guys what it's like to be on your first day as a cashier and what it's like to be on your first day as a bagger. So definitely I would say to check those out if those departments are the departments that you're working for, that you're applying at. I mean, watch this video and then go watch that. But if you're like working in a different department, pharmacy, deli, produce, bakery, meat, anything, then I suggest you watch this video, because I haven't been able to do a more in-depth video on what to expect on your first day in those departments. So this is definitely just like standard knowledge that this is stuff that you should definitely do on your first day. So get there early, speak to a manager so that they can tell you how to punch in, all that good stuff. Make sure you get there presentable. On your first day, you don't have much to offer because you don't know probably how to like slice meat. You probably don't know how to bake a bread. You probably don't know. And regardless if you do, they want to train you so that you do it their way. So don't have your uniform already be a problem, because if they're like, oh, it's her first day and we're already having to fight with this person about their uniform, they're worried about what's next to come. And everything correlates one thing to the other, okay? Everything in these companies correlate one thing to the other. So even though, maybe, oh, I didn't have my shirt untucked, they can't fire me for that. Yeah, but don't act super surprised now when your hours get lowered. Don't think there's not going to be a consequence when you're not performing the way the company expects you to perform. So make sure your uniform is not a problem the first day they meet you. Second of all, I know it's not like mandatory or anything, but having good uniform isn't the only way of being presentable. Make sure over here is presentable as well, okay? And I'm not telling you that you have to go to work looking like this model or anything. I'm not telling y'all that. But this goes for both genders. Put your cologne on. Put your perfume on. Don't go in there stinking up the place, making no one want to be next to you. And I'm sorry, but I just have to keep it real with y'all because I want y'all to succeed. And reality is, you don't want to be next to someone who smells bad. So if you want these people to help you and stuff, make sure, you know, you put your deodorant, you took a shower, you know, you come presentable. If you got facial hair, not only is it a rule to keep it trimmed, but do it because it makes you look good. It makes you look more presentable. Hair, you know, girls, it's part of the rules. Keep your hair out of your face. You know, boys, make sure you have a nice cut. I know some of these things aren't mandatory. No, it's not mandatory to have a freshly shaven, you know, fade or whatever it is that y'all got going on. But make sure you carry yourself professional. Don't walk up in there with a do-rag. Don't do it. Because I've seen people do it. Like, I'm not just telling you guys this because I'm like, what are these boys capable of? Well, let me just tell them to not walk in with a do-rag because, you know, in case someone thinks about it. No, like, I've seen it. I don't know what they were thinking. So make sure, you know, you walk in there professional, smell good. Like we already discussed in the beginning, positive attitude. Have an open mind, okay? Open mind to whatever it is that they tell you. If they tell you after you do a few of your CBTs in the back, which are computer-based trainings, basically you're just on a computer and you're listening to the computer tell you the task that you're gonna be, you know, doing in your position. If they tell you after a few hours, all right, I'm gonna start, you know, testing you out, see if you know how to do it. Come over here, come bag with me. I wanna see how you bag, show me if you know how to do it, whatever. Don't be like, oh, nope, can't do it. Haven't finished my computer-based trainings. No, go with the flow. If they wanna see how you bag, you gotta, you know, use your knowledge, you know, like try to just use things that you've heard in the past or that you see other people doing in the shift and go for it. Start bagging. It doesn't have to be perfect. They're not expecting it to be perfect. I mean, they know that you didn't even finish your computer-based trainings, but it doesn't matter. They want to see if you're still capable of doing it. So you most definitely have to go and try and be open to it. Don't be like, no. Be kind to people. Smile. Be nice. Because as the sad reality is, since the minute you walk in, people are like, psh, that's the new girl, that's the new boy. And you don't want them to be like, oh, so-and-so looks like, psh. Not that that matters, but definitely is good to have a good relationship with your coworkers because you spend a lot of time with them. So make sure you go in there smiling and ready, you know, to have a positive attitude, ready to just be open-minded about anything that a manager needs you to do within, you know, what's correct. Okay, I'm not telling you guys like if a manager is like, you know, go do something that you know is not like ethically correct, I'm not telling you to go do that. But if it's just something, you know, like let me try you out for this department, let me see if you can, you know, put the fruit away or whatever it is that they need you to do, just go ahead and try that. What else? On your first day, like I said, since you will be most likely in the back of the store doing your computer-based trainings, bring a notebook and a pencil and some water because you're gonna get thirsty. You don't want to be walking around the whole store trying to find water, then go in the bathroom, and you just really want to be sitting down and finishing these CBTs so that they can start training you on the real part of the department, which would be, you know, if you're a cashier on the registers, if you're deli department, you know, with the meat slicers, whatever it is. So make sure you bring your water and bring like a notebook and a pen or a pencil. Is it required? Absolutely not. Does it make you learn a lot quicker? I would definitely say so because you're not going to remember everything that those CBTs tell you. And it also shows that you're interested, and most likely, you know, the manager is going to appreciate that and be like, wow, so-and-so actually cares. So make sure you do that. And CBTs are useful. Some of them are a little long and you're just like, bro, like this is, but they're not. Honestly, like they're not that boring, and like I said, just take notes and you should be good to go. So with that, I'm gonna wrap up this video. You guys got this. If you're feeling any type of way or have any type of question for your first day, go ahead and comment down below. I got you. I want to see y'all succeed. And with that being said, if you have any other questions that I possibly haven't answered in another video, let me know. I'll do a video dedicated just to your question, number one. And number two, if you didn't know already about my Publix playlist, I've answered so many questions there. So make sure you check out my Publix playlist because I feel like it can help you in a lot of different positions and a lot of different departments or just companies in general. So make sure you check out those videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future ones. And I'll see y'all soon. Thanks so much for watching, for supporting. And I got y'all. You got this. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.